Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. I really appreciate your support. Your subscription really give me a hope and morale to continue making great video for you guys. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Balanced diet is so important to us and our family and all the people we love because, like, for example, now we have a disease called COVID-19. The disease doesn't have medication, but they say that those people who have a strong immune system, they get healed faster. And you get the strong immune system, because of the food that you consume. And this food that you consume is the balanced diet that you usually take. So we are told to make sure that we take good diet to ourselves and our families so that we become strong. So you see, balanced diet plays an important role in the immunity of the body. So that's why it is important that we educate people to learn that a diet is a key element that is very important to our healthy lives. So not a diet, but a balanced diet is so important for us to remain healthy. So you realize that in this 21st century, things are changing. People are becoming sick. You hear of diseases, chronic diseases like cancer. You hear of diseases like diabetes, kidney failure. All those diseases, when you see, they result from the food that we eat, because if we don't eat well, we don't become healthy. So it is an important issue that needs to be discussed, and people need to be educated on how they can maintain diet, their balanced diet, so that they don't become sick and they don't become prone to these terminal diseases. Because if you are told today that you are sick, you are suffering from cancer, you will be depressed. If you are told today you are suffering from diabetes, you will be depressed. If you are told that one of your kidney or both of your kidney, they are they are they are they have problem, definitely you will be depressed and have a stress, because no one wants to become sick, especially to contract these terminal diseases which are chronic. So if we want to remain healthy, it is very important that we eat a good diet, a balanced diet that is healthy for our bodies. It is vital that we see what we usually take as us as ourselves, and what we usually provide for our family. So when we say my family, or me myself, have taken a balanced diet, what do you mean? We mean that uh, in the meals that you're taking each and every single time in a day must contain carbohydrates, must have a protein, it must have oils and fats, and it must have a vitamin, and then it must have a protein. So we don't it's not a must that you have that a balanced diet in a single meal that you take each and every single time that you take within a day. But uh, you're supposed to be, by the end of the day, that is 24 hours, you and your family, if you have a family, have taken a balanced diet by the end of the day. Because sometimes you find it is so difficult for us to have a balanced diet in a single meal. So people feed differently. Those people, like in Kenya, most of the people usually take the meals 3 times in a day. That is in the morning for breakfast, and then midday there from 12 to 2. That is we call the lunch, and then supper for those who call dinner. So most of the people, they take 3 meals in a day. Some take two, depending, for me, every meal, eh, for you to get a meal or for you to provide for your family a meal, it depends on financial status of yourself or your family. So people are different. They provide food for their family differently depending on the economic status of ourselves and our family. So there are some those who eat even 4 meals in a day, especially children, because children, they are growing and they need to be given food so that they can develop and grow. So when you are providing your family, when you are feeding your family, it is important that you yourself make sure manage the, even if you have a housemaid or someone who is helping in the cooking, be you the person who draft out what your family is supposed to be eating in a single day, so that by the end of the day your family has taken a balanced diet, so that it doesn't become difficult for you, because maybe you are from work, you're tired, so maybe arranging for what the family will eat is difficult. So what you need to do is just draft a timetable of the food that your family is supposed to be eating in each and every single day, for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. That is from Monday to Sunday. And now in that type of food that your family is supposed to be eating in each and every single day, uh, you have those the types of groups that you have said you are supposed to take, so that you have a balanced diet. So like for carbohydrates, most of the grains, they give us carbohydrates, and then for protein, we have the plant protein and then the animal protein. And it is advisable that feed your family with the plant protein, because they are less harmful compared to animal protein, especially the red meat. Don't be someone who feed your family with the red meat most of the time. So you can eat it once in a while, but don't make it to be a daily routine. So there are proteins which come from plants, and there are proteins which come from animals. So you arrange the type of protein that uh, types of food that gives a protein. Also, this one depends on for the plant protein, it depends on your country, because there are some protein which cannot be grown in your country, although it can be imported, but it is easily accessible when they are being produced in your country. You can get them in the supermarket. And therefore, animal protein also, it depends on religion and many other issues. So you draft them the types of protein from animals and then from plants. And then now your helper or the housemaid who is helping you to cook, or you yourself, if you can cook, you can have one type of that protein from either plants or animals. And then you have the carbohydrates. You choose which the one that you can access that time. And then you have the minerals, and then you have vitamins. Those ones we get from fruits. Also vegetables, we get vitamin from them. So by the end of the day, you make sure your family is feeding balanced diet on. So it is important that we see what we are eating so that we can remain healthy. Because if you feed your body with everything which is not which is harmful to your body, the result is that you can become sick. If you don't become sick, you can have complication. Okay, so it is very important that you look into the diet of your family or you yourself. We are, I know sometimes we are lazy to cook, but think of if I don't cook and then I depend on those, for those single bachelors, mostly they don't like cooking. They like ordering food, a ready-made food. It is not bad, but don't depend on those food each and every day. You are from work, you just dial it, and every time you are from work, you just dial the number and then you order the delivery. It is not bad. You are promoting those people who are selling food, but to make it be sometime, not a regular thing that you do. Because when you cook your food or when you yourself prepare your food, you know the cleanliness that you impact on that food. So you know how many times you have washed that food, how you handle those food, so that you don't contaminate. Because one way of like for diseases like cholera, we get them cholera if we consume food that are contaminated. So if you're somebody who likes ordering food, who doesn't like cooking, you are of high chances of getting this contaminated food, because handling food from where it is being prepared to where you are staying or where you want to eat that food is quite a distance, and those germs are everywhere, so they can be contaminated, and then you yourself will get infected or you get discomfort in your stomach. You can even, like, if you consume food which are toxic or which have harmful chemicals in it, they can, maybe they don't develop that time, but at the end, eventually that they can accumulate in your body, accumulate, and one time you fall sick, then you go to the hospital, you're tested, and then you're found um, you have disease, and you don't know. You just ask, you start asking yourself, where did I go wrong? Why is it happening to me? So let's stop. Let's prevent these things before they happen to us. If you are capable of cooking, just cook. If you are capable of preparing food for your family, just do it. If you are capable of preparing food for yourself, just do it. Don't get tired, because it is your body. Because we go to work every day. Why do we go to work every day? Yes, we go to work, we want to get money so that we could become rich. Others, maybe they go to work for different agendas, but the ultimate reason why we go to work is because we want to provide food on the table for your family, food on the table for yourself. So the center of every every struggle that every human being, uh, every struggle that every human being usually wake up every day and go to work, work extra time, extra hours so that they can get food. It is not just because of the key thing that make us to wake up in that bed, go to work, struggle, look for money, look for resources. The central part is the stomach, because there's nobody who can tell me that today they can work without eating. We eat so that we can get energy, so that our bodies can work. So food is important, and we must ensure that what we are taking into ourselves is safe and balanced, so that we can achieve that healthy diet that is required by our bodies. So, you know, lifestyle is nice, but lifestyle also can be a poison into our lives. So if you're used to fries, if you're used to like the food which we can categorize them as not healthy, please let us leave that kind of food and start another new way. of handling our food, of preparing our food, of eating our food, of balancing the diet that we eat. So it is very important that we take into consideration the diet that we are taking so that you don't become sick. Don't be stressed. Say that you want to take a balanced diet in each and every single meal that you're going to take in a day. Just make sure that you have the 7 types of food groups that make up the that that make up a balanced diet by the end of 24 hours, that is a day. So when you're taking breakfast, when your family is taking breakfast, you I've told you that you do them. If you don't want to get confused, draft a timetable of the kind of food that contain protein, carbohydrate, vitamins, protein, oils, fats, and all those. And then you draft now the food that you can access that contain protein, that contain carbohydrate, that contain vitamin, that contain fats, that contain oils, so that it becomes very easy for someone who is cooking in your house. Because you cannot tell me, if you have people living in your house, you cannot be cooking alone every day. Someone can cook someday. Someone, let's say you have a helper, she can cook that day. So so that so that everyone in the house follows the routine of balancing the diet each and every day, is by drafting now the food that contain the each and every different type of uh, category of a diet, which will add up into the diet of your family. So let's look into this, because it is important that we consume safe food, and it is balanced, so that we become strong, so that our children grow stronger and intelligent. Because if you don't feed your child, like for example, well, so that they get that omega-3 and omega-6 for brain development, this child will become a slow learner, and no parent is happy about this. No one will be happy about this. When your child is a slow learner, when you are called by the teacher, you're told that your child is a slow learner. No parent likes this. No one wants this to happen to their children. So let's feed our family well and maintain the balanced diet in each and every day. Don't let us not lose track or focus in feeding our family and ourselves. Let's not just leave ourselves or our family just to feed on food. Yes, I know traditional in some cultures, you are I know some cultures you are raised when people were eating a kind of type of food. I've no, culture is not bad, but supplement the cultural food with the food that you have seen. Because we meet different people, we go to different places, and we see different kind of food. So bring that food of your culture, and then you mix it with the other type of food that you have seen, or you have consumed when you have visited somewhere, some people, so that you supplement all of them, and by the end of the day you have balanced your diet. So let's not just stick, like, let's say my country Kenya, the staple food used to be ugali, but I've seen nowadays people eat rice, they make chapati, they make a different kind of food. So let's learn how to do this, to move from our own cocoon to the world, and grab any food, and grab those opportunities of types of food that have been introduced in our country. So let's not stick in our own style. Let's not stick in our own lifestyle, where we eat what we can grab We eat what is easy to cook. We eat what is easy to get. Let's eat what is balanced, what is safe for our own good. Because don't tell me that you just feed because people are feeding. Love your body the same way you want other people to love you. Love your family the same way you want them to love you back. And by loving your family is by providing them a very good food. And a very good food is that one which is balanced and safe for your family. Because how will your children know that you love them? How will your husband know that you love him? Your husband will know that if you love him, or your wife will know that you love her if you one day you go to the kitchen and prepare them that nice balanced meal for them to consume so show them love and show them love and showing them love is through stomach, because they say that for if you want to trespass or to get into that man mind is through the stomach, and through the stomach is through the good food. And good food cannot be good food if it is not a balanced diet. If you have been just cooking just for the sake, start turn back and meditate what I have said, and start cooking for your family with love. And I've said with the love is by giving them the balanced diet. Let's change our lifestyle, because no one will come to change us. Yes, there might be an organization or a charity there, or the government urging people to eat good food. No one will come and force you to do that. So it is you yourself to change your way you are, to change what you usual your mindset, and start cooking nice food for yourself, your family, if you have a family, your boyfriend, your husband, your mom, your sisters, and anyone. Show them love, and showing them love is through food that they will appreciate, and they will be feeling like coming back to your house now and then. Cook good food, give them a good balanced diet, and you will see you will have a lot of friends, and your husband, your wife will love you more, your sisters, your siblings, everyone will love you more. So thank you so much for watching this video.